accountable.
Melissa DeRosa is a Democratic strategist and author, and Erin Maguire is a Republican strategist with Axiom Strategies. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Melissa, is it a mistake for Democrats to vote against a resolution saying that Iran is a state sponsor of terrorism?
Yes, I think it's absolutely a mistake. And I think that it risks this narrative where the Democratic Party is continuing to go to the left and who we're trying to placate in the DSA and the issues around anti-Semitism and generally not being able to do anything except subscribe to this sort of Trump derangement syndrome. And I think in this particular instance, we have to be able to hold two truths. Yes, we need to understand why now and what the long-term plan is, the short-term and the long-term plan. But yes, Iran is a huge threat and a sponsor of terrorism, and that is not in dispute. And I think Democrats do the party a disservice looking towards the midterms and in general in terms of government when they can't acknowledge that.
I want to play a clip from Senator Adam Schiff, and I will get you to react to it, Erin.
A statement from the administration. The president had the constitutional authority to direct the use of military force because he could reasonably determine that such use of force was in the national interest. That's too vague for you?
Totally vague.
Okay, because that's from Obama about Libya.
What about the politics of this Iran military operation, Erin?
There's a number of things that play into this politically, and it does include the Democrats flip-flopping on this. Previously, under the Obama administration, they did not demand that there be a war powers resolution in these votes, and the Office of General Counsel agreed with that. So it was funny to see Adam Schiff not do his homework here. But more largely speaking, the politics of this in the United States, while the Democrats are on the wrong side, certainly when it comes to just speaking the obvious about Iran being a state sponsor of terrorism, it's also about cost and affordability. If the cost of groceries go up, if the cost of energy, if the cost of gas goes up because of a prolonged war, the politics and the political reality of that fall on President Trump and Republicans. So I would urge the administration now, and I see that they're doing this, ramp up the messaging around bringing down the cost of energy and using that all of the above energy strategy that has made the United States so dominant to help keep those costs down as we continue to take out the Iranian regime.
Picking up on your point there, I want to put on the screen for our viewers a quote from CNBC saying Iran war could make affordability bigger issue in 2026 elections. Quote, both parties have sought to capitalize on kitchen table issues as Americans struggle to keep up with the rising costs of ordinary goods and services. The war in Iran now threatens to exacerbate those concerns, and Democrats are seizing on the opportunity to pillory Trump and Republicans for beginning a conflict that could make life even more expensive for ordinary Americans. What is the midterm impact, Melissa?
I think it's too soon to tell, but at the end of the day, I think 2026 is going to be decided on affordability and whether or not people are feeling as if they can make ends meet and the grocery costs are going down and what are the gas prices doing. And so I think that if President Trump is successful in this war, it certainly helps Republicans. I think that but I also think it's not determinative.
What about the midterms coming up, Erin? How anxious do you think Republicans are who are on the ballot in the fall and wanting to see this wrapped up successfully and also address kitchen table issues?
Absolutely. Republicans, historically speaking, this would be a bad political year for Republicans. It's usually the party in the White House power that gets rejected in Congress. And when you couple that with the affordability message, it needs to be all hands on deck, all policy proposals forward, and doing everything to keep costs as low as possible for the American people. It's clear affordability is top of mind, and that is what Republicans need to be messaging on. We have a political forever between now and midterm election day. There's plenty of time for this Iran situation to wrap up, for costs to come down, and for the American people to succeed more. So that's really where Republicans need to be staying completely focused on message, affordability all day.
Erin Maguire and Melissa DeRosa, great to have you both. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
A somber moment for the commander-in-chief yesterday.